All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 884 on this beautiful Thursday evening. We're so happy to have all of you here because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we're so happy that you made it. Tonight, we're going to have a little bit of techniques. We're going to have a little bit of content. We're going to tie it all together in some awesome questions because we're going to go over 6 different exams, 6 questions, all answered with a little bit of technique, a little bit of content. And how are we going to do that? Well, Brandy's going to go ahead and do that. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7. And I'm just going to go here, sit here, and just make jokes. That's what I do. My name is Andy. I run the back office at KonaButterflyz. And if you're on the VC on Discord, I might harass you. That's my new title, harassment. Anyways.
The harasser.
The harasser.
Sorry, when I laugh, I wheeze.
I love the study group that was on before we got on here. It was pretty awesome on the Discord. Shout out to Tim and Eric and Jamie. It was a lot of fun harassing them and getting in on that study group session real quick. What did we learn?
No thinking. Go fast.
Go faster, less thinking.
Stop thinking.
Less reading.
Yeah.
Anyways, makes everything go much better.
Yes.
What I want to say, guys, real quick, because it is Thursday, we're gonna have a lot of what do we call them? Distractions, obstacles, challenges, things getting in the way this weekend. Kids decide that they need a project done the last minute, right before Monday. They had 2 weeks off. Now they're like, hey, did I tell you that I have a science project due?
It's 7:00 on Sunday, sir.
It happens every time. It happens every time. So how do we protect ourselves against that? How do we get our studying in anyway? We do it earlier. Just do it earlier. Schedule it earlier. Get it done earlier, but make it happen before they wake up and before the Saturday morning cartoons. Do they even do that anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Sad. Saturday morning cartoons was a staple, but
New Kids on the Block had one.
so did the 18. That doesn't mean anything. Anyways, so did Manu though. Did you know that?
New Kids was better.
Says you, but if you spoke Spanish, Menudo was better. Anyways, my point is get the studying done earlier. Get it done in the morning. It can happen. Or you're going to have to just have the wherewithal to get it done in the evening. But I'll say this, more times than not, most people won't get it done in the evening because, they're wore out. They don't know how late their night was going to go. Whatever's exhausted them all day. It's been a long day. How many times have you said that to yourself? Oh my gosh, it's been such a long day. I can't even think right now. And then they're like, oh, I'm so tired. I'll just do more tomorrow. And guess what happens tomorrow? You don't do more. No.
Relax.
No, you don't do more. You barely do what you're supposed to do. And then you wonder why you're behind.
Yes.
Every day you got to stay consistent. Every day you got to put in the work. That's it. That's all there is to it. Every day you got to put in the work. For how long? Until it's done.
That's true.
Until it's done.
Yes.
And then you're done. And then you can move on to the next challenge. I was never good in school. I don't like to read. I don't like to do this. I don't know if I could do. I can't stay consistent. I don't have a problem with this. I don't know. That all these things that you keep saying. Do you hear how I blah blah blot it out? Because I can't even hear it anymore. I have a hard time hearing. I'm partially deaf to all of that nonsense because it's all nonsense. It really is. I want to say this with the most loving, caring, I want to say this with the most sympathy, empathy. I want to give you the most. I want to handle this with the most kitty gloves when I say this to you in the most kindest way. No one cares and I don't care. And I mean that, honestly, from the deepest reaches of my heart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. I don't care. There's people getting it done anyway and they're making it happen. You can be that person. It's going to have to take some sacrifice. It's going to have to take some, just plain old discipline. And you're going to have to just plain old be mean and tell people, no, I can't do things. There's this going on this weekend. No, I can't go. Say it after me, everybody. The whole church says no.
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 There. We all say no.
No.
That's what's going to happen. I can't. Can you do? No. Can I move? Can you help me move? No. Can you help me set up my my antenna for my TV? No. Who has an antenna anyway? I don't know. Probably in the meadows in Oregon. Anyways, can you help me rake my leaves? No. Can't do any of this. No.
Can't do your investment until I get these licenses, and I can't get these licenses unless I study. So, no,
Finance. Look, I'm looking after the family's finances here.
no.
I am looking after your future and I need to study. So the answer is no to all your stuff. All your questions, all your please, no. Sorry.
Especially if you want to get out of doing something. Perfect excuse. Gotta study.
You tired of debt? You tired of being broke? You tired of living paycheck to paycheck?
No.
Are you tired of doing all this stuff? Yeah, I'm tired of it. Well, then get to studying and open up another dang ATM in your business.
Cha-ching.
Move up, and if you're not, if you're in your firm, get a raise. Go get your license. Help yourself out. Shoot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Where are our priorities at? Sometimes we just got to ask ourselves that. And I do it all the time. Where the heck is my priorities at? Why am I doing this right now? Why am I doing this? And I need to stop.
Yes.
Practice that this weekend. Talk to yourself and go, you know what? Why am I doing this? And I need to stop. Let me go do something that actually matters.
Yes.
And then, studying, work on whatever it is. Just make it happen, guys. That's my weekend message. Let's get after it, Brandy. We got all kinds of great stuff. We had the Kona Academy this week. If you missed the start on Tuesday, it's okay. No fear. We will have something up for you this weekend so you can get caught up with all the goings-ons this week for the SIE. So that way you can have all those sessions. I'm also going to do something different tomorrow. And starting next and for indefinitely, I am going to the Series 6, I think the 6 lives, right?
Mhm.
I might do it with the 26 and 65. Brandy and I have to talk this out a little bit more. But what I'm going to do for sure for the 6 lives is I'm going to put together the Tuesday and Thursday live sessions, and I'm just going to put them out on Saturdays.
Yes.
So I'm not going to do it like right after it's done on Tuesday or Thursday. I want you guys to participate and be there if you can. If you work, that's different, but I really want you guys to get the second equation as a member, to get those live sessions in. And I really want you guys to understand that content is only one half of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Most study preps, the content is the whole equation. With us, it's only half the equation. The other half of it is learning to apply the content, learning to read the questions, learning to think less, use less content. As I was so just demonstrating on the Discord before we got on here, think less goes a long way. I know it's crazy. Less is more.
Less is more.
So if you want to get into all that with us and you want to learn how we do less but get more, scan the QR code, hit the link in the chat. We got a 21-day plan. We got the Academy. We got SIE 6, 63, 26, 65. We also got the ebooks, the 6 and 6, the SIE, the 6 and the 63 available. We have something for the 26 as well. And then we have that Kona, the Discord that I keep talking about that I was on there earlier. That is free. So if you're not using the paid part of us, you can join our Kona community. That is free. Scan the QR code, hit the link in the chat, and notice the phone number there, 951-290-3077. That's a real direct way to me. But if you want to get a hold of Brandy, she is only on the Discord. We got the Instagram, the Telegram there. By the way, you can get some, what do I want to say, notifications or some of the replays on the Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the bulletin board. But hit us up. Check us out.
Yep.
All right, Brandy, what do we got tomorrow?
I'm on TikTok, see.
She is. Tomorrow we got the SIE Academy, and then tomorrow we have an all exam, all members live techniques. We are going to be doing a live quiz tomorrow, and it is going to be great because we are going to just do what we do with these quizzes and these exams, right? We're going to show you exactly what we were just talking about on the Discord. Thinking less and moving forward, thinking less and moving forward, thinking less and moving forward, right?
Yes.
Keeping it going. That is the hardest part of taking these quizzes and exams.
Yes.
Literally, stop getting stuck in the mud of overreading, overthinking. And we're going to apply that, and it's going to be for all the different exams, all the different members. So it doesn't matter if you're in the SIE, it doesn't matter if you're in the 65, 26, it don't matter. We're going to be just going over the plain old fundamentals of just knocking those quizzes out. Brandy's going to do that live tomorrow. So be there.
Be there.
All right. And I will have a replay up for that day. I will do that for Friday. We'll talk about the live 6s, but I think we'll have to figure that out. Anyways, SIE Academy, that starts at 9:30 a.m. And then the live techniques is 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. So the SIE ends at 11 a.m.
Yes.
Give us 30-minute break, water, whatnot.
Yep.
Then we'll be back at it 11:30.
Appreciate-
Just an hour session, and then we're after it,
And we're out.
and then that's it. All right. This Saturday, we're going to have a lot of special stuff for the members coming your way. We're going to have the recaps, the review. We're going to have some live session replays. We're going to have the techniques. And then Brandy said she's going to have a nice little message for all of you to help you with your studying this weekend.
Yes, I will.
All right. All right. It's time for the Serious 6. That's right. We're going to go over 6 different exams. We're going to have 6 questions. We're going to have test taking techniques. We're going to have it all. Let's go, Brandy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Techniques.
As always, pay attention to what Brandy's doing on the screen, her techniques, all the little things, how she takes it apart, how she reads the answers first, and also, more importantly, just the fact that there's very little content.
Yes. Surface level.
Surface level. You want to keep it as surface as a dinghy on the water.
Yep. Helps for your finance classes too. All righty then. All right. A, has violated the rule dealing with selling away. B, is not a violation of any rule. C, has violated the conduct rules dealing with suitability. D, has violated the conduct rules dealing with outside business interests. Well, my friends, this is what I'm going to say. Definitely is not a violation, is different, right? And then it's very interesting because this says a conduct rule dealing with suitability. This says a conduct rule dealing with outside business interests. And this says just the rule, right? And it says selling away. Now, if you guys were on the Studying Brew last night, you know that this was an OBA and this is non-securities related, right? And you would know that selling away is no notification, right? No notification.
We covered that last night on the Studying Brew, episode 883, now available on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and get those notifications.
Right. And that's why I love this question. This is securities related. So then comes this little hidden gem that A and D are actually opposite of each other.
Yep.
A little bit of content.
Yep. We talked about that last night.
Yes, we did. Episode 883, right?
Yep.
On the Studying Brew.
Yep.
Okay, question. What? It's a lot of words. All I know is this, registered rep. So, okay. Helps his college roommate raise money by talking to his aggressive clients. So check this out, guys. He says nothing about that to his employer. We know we said nothing and it's securities related. That means the answer is A, and I don't even have to. By the way, fun fact, you guys see how C has the conduct rules, D has the conduct rules. The question says, under the conduct rules, violated the rule.
Right.
Like C and D grammatically don't even make sense with the question.
There you go.
Under the conduct rules, the representatives violated the conduct rules. What? Doesn't make sense. Okay. So it doesn't even grammatically make sense. That might be huge to know if you guys pay attention to grammar. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, number.
All right. Get the calculator out. Oh my God.
I have a loss and a loss. I have $31 and $31. I have $3.125. Okay. Do we rarely go into what would that be?
The thousandth?
The thousandth penny?
Yeah, the thousandth.
No, we don't usually go that far into it. So I'm just going to get rid of you.
That's lame.
Right? So I'm looking for either a gain or I'm looking for a loss of probably $31. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. An investor, I purchased a bond, 98. I sold for 101. Well, that's definitely a profit. That is my answer.
Think less.
But I didn't do my math.
Who cares? You don't need to.
Yeah.
It's not a math question.
Yeah.
Lesson number 1 for all of you. Not every time there's a number is it a math question.
No. But we do know that we went up. You guys do see that.
As our student Angel, who passed all his exams in 60 days, literally SIE through the 26, said, if once I ever thought that I needed a calculator, I knew I was thinking too much and put the calculator down.
Yep.
Stop thinking.
Stop thinking. In the money. I'm in the money. At break even, out of the money, at the money, I bet you we are talking about.
Yeah.
So we're talking about in the money. We're talking about out of the money. Those
At the money is par, right?
No.
No.
At the money, when we talk about options, it means that the current market value is equal to the strike. And when things are equal, this means that there's zero, so that I have zero value.
There you go. So if you don't know, now you know.
Okay. I can't come to a conclusion with A and C. I do have to look at the question on this one because I don't know what we're talking about, right? All right. Stock currently has a market value of 75. If a put option, I got to put that down.
As we say in Kona, the arrows we trust.
Yes. And then I have an exercise price of 60. There's my exercise price. My current market value is up here. That's definitely out of the money. Should have wrote it in red. Why should I wrote it in red? Out the money.
But we got the point.
Yes.
Now, if it was 60 and below, that would have been in the money.
Yeah, this is in. And why do we draw the arrows? Why do we trust the arrows?
Because we need, which direction we're in and out.
Because yes, exactly, guys. The arrow tells us if the current market value is lower than the strike, a put is in the money.
Do you know why I put the arrow there? So I don't have to think.
No thinking. I'm not thinking either.
Some of y'all hurt yourselves just thinking way too dang much. Like some of you are actually reading the question over and over again as we look at the screen.
Thinking.
Stop thinking, stop reading, just follow the arrow and just repeat after me. In the arrow we trust.
In the arrow we trust.
There we go.
I was trying to move. Prime account.
Yes.
Fully disclosed account. Self-clearing. Clearing. So this would be like I'm clearing myself.
Yeah, I got to do it all myself.
Clearing means anyone.
Yeah.
Fully disclosed means I got to disclose it.
Got to tell everything.
And prime, if this is where a little bit of content comes in.
Prime steak, baby.
That's right. It's prime. It is lots of stars.
It's good stuff.
It's for the specials. It's like
not finding that at the 99-cent store.
I always think of the concierge at like a fancy mall. At
a mall. I would have said a hotel at least.
Well, because
the mall. Excuse me, ma'am. The Cinnabon's on the left.
Oh, a store. Like if you go to stop it. Like if you go to like Louis Vuitton, they have like a concierge. You don't have to do. He's so bad. Can you tell, guys? Hey, can you guys tell that I do not do that?
Well, I think more of the concierge that like someone put the Wynn Hotel. Yeah, you walk in, you barely have to do anything.
Eric said Ross is fancy for me. I know. I went to Sephora today. That was fancy for me. People were like helping you. Are those concierges? Nah.
No, they're just employees having to work.
All right. So as you guys can see, and I think I spelled concierge wrong, but okay. You don't have to know how to spell to get this stuff right. All right. An institutional customer, such as a hedge fund, utilizes the services of a broker-dealer, provides custody services as well as back office functions while allowing customers to establish relationships.
Yeah, I would have probably stopped at hedge fund and said that's prime. From what I know about hedge funds, it's a prime thing. It's not for everyone.
Oh, man.
And if it's not for everyone, guess what? It's probably prime.
It's special.
Yeah, it's not found at Ross.
No.
It's not in the low bin at TJ Maxx. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on any of these things. I'm just saying it is what it is.
They have designer shoes.
It is what it is.
All right. You guys ready? Next. Mix customer funds and securities with their own. I mean, this is just bad. Like, that's just bad all around. Mixing funds, no.
A little of this, a little of that.
Hey, I'm gonna take that person's
sprinkle it in,
and I'm gonna take that person's funds, and then I'm gonna put it in with my funds. I'm not gonna tell anybody though. I'm just gonna do that.
Like Emerald Lagasse, you're like, bam.
Bam.
Just sprinkling in funds here and there.
Clear and settle transactions for customers, right? For their customers. Okay. Like nothing special. All right. Execute transactions for their customers. Okay. Seems like part of normal business right here. Send trade confirmations. Okay. So the only one really bad is A.
Yeah, the other one, B, C, and D, just sound like normal days of business. Like those are the things that probably happen every day.
Right. So I'm pretty sure the answer is A, right? Find my question. Carrying firms may not
Yeah,
do something bad.
that's all.
Don't do something bad.
Again, you don't need to have a lot of knowledge of any of this stuff. Just look at what it says.
Ooh, I have one more. Ooh, I have one more. All right, guys. This one's gonna be fun. Hold on, I gotta get a good color. You guys ready? 100, 400, 100, 400. This one is low. This one is high. That one is low. That one is high.
Arrows we trust.
Gotta trust those arrows, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's go over to the numbers 25 and 100. So that is way low. 100, that's a high. 200, ooh, that's even higher. And 25 is low, right?
Yes.
Okay. As we know from studying, whether this is stock dividends or a split, we know that the arrows have to move in opposite directions, right?
Yes.
Or even, I mean, I know we're not talking about bonds right now, but everything, like there seems to be everything goes in opposite directions, right?
It's always a seesaw or a teeter-totter effect.
So you're not an answer. You're not an answer. These two are my possible answers, right? So I'm gonna just rewrite it real quick, okay? Number down, price up. Number up, price down.
All right. Now in the question, we're just going to match it up.
I'm either going to break it or I'm going to glue it. Oh, opposite. Sorry, my
I was
bad.
going to say it's the opposite.
Glue it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Put it back together.
Yep.
Go reverse.
Reverse it. Break it. Okay, ready? Blah, 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 blah. Stock split. That's breaking it.
All right, rewind it, play it back. I know there's some people that went, what? I was still reading.
I was just looking for the
I didn't blah. I was reading the blah blah blahs, Brandy.
No, I was just looking for the split. I was just looking for the what kind of split were we talking about? Because guys, I had 200 at 50, 50, 200. It's a 2-for-1 stock split. So I'm going to stock split. That means I'm going to increase my number. I'm going to decrease my price. I'm going to multiply it to 2. I'm going to divide by 2. And guess what? I got 400 at 25. 400 at 25.
Bam.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Test topic.
Everybody always goes, well, Brandy, how do you do it so fast? Did you hear? Blah, 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 blah. Stock split. That's the answer.
I broke it. Split it in 2.
And then, guys, I know that you think just for teaching purposes, she maps that all out with the arrows. No, that's how it's done with her on her quizzes personally.
Yep.
You got to draw yourself a little bit of a map. Stop doing it in your brain by reading it over and over again. You're just slowing everything down. You're not saving time by reading in memory and remembering. Does that make sense? A lot of times we read it and then we're like, okay, oh, that was down. Oh, wait, that was down and up. Okay, wait. And C was up and down. Wait, what did I say about A? Oh, I was reading it. I was up and down. I was down. I was down. Oh, wait. What was C? Dude, you can do this over and over and over again. Stop doing that. Did you see? Simple. Get the piece of paper, map it out. You will have paper. You will have some pen. Map it out. Keep it simple. Knock it out. Just match it up.
Yep.
Stop trying to put it all in your head.
It's got too much going on right here.
You prove nothing by doing everything in your head. You prove nothing. They don't give you an extra button. They don't give you any recognition. They don't go, hey, did you not use your scrap paper? Oh my gosh, you get 5 extra points. No one cares.
Guys, I did it both ways. I did it in my head and I did it on paper.
And with her fingers.
Yep, my fingers. The paper and the fingers, way easier, not as exhausting, so much better.
The point is, use the tools that they give you. Don't try to put everything in your head. Stop trying to reread. If you see yourself reading more than 2 times, 3 times maybe, 3 times is really a lot. Guess what? You've done too many times.
Yes.
You're doing something wrong. Stop it. Yeah, like I said earlier, we need to get through this quiz before we collect AARP.
Yes.
Anyways. All right, everybody. Keep it going this weekend. Make it happen. No excuses. Do what it takes. Don't say that you'll do what it takes, but actually do what it takes. Make it happen, because the only person that can is you.
Yes.
All right. We'll have stuff for members. We will have a lot going out to you guys this weekend. We will also be back for all of you on the Studying Brew on Monday. Remember, there's no Studying Brew on Friday. We thank you all for being here. And before I go, just because we have a lot of people on right now, we still need prayers for Joanna. Make sure you give prayers for her and healing and getting back to being okay. So I'll leave it at that. So prayers for Joanna, if you would. I believe in the power of prayer as always. All right, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Keep it on the surface. Practice those techniques tonight and through the weekend. We will see you next time. Have a great one.